All right, we are in week 7, day 2. Today will be an all-around where we kind of hit everything. And then we'll go back to muscle-specific areas for the 3 and 4 for this week. So we'll just keep progressing. I want to throw an all-around in there at least once a week, just to keep it interesting, nothing else. I don't want every day to be a single muscular group, and I just think it's good to hit an all-around. So anyway, I know I keep changing stuff up, but really it's what I think feels best and does the most good. So we will be working our way through the progress. We're in week 7, so second half of this 12-week program. I am definitely feeling much better. Yes, even my wife commented that I look pretty good. She liked what's going on. So it is what it is. Anyway, so today we're basically just going to start with an overhead, then we'll do our side sit-up, and then the step back. So we're hitting arms, core, and legs. So hitting the 3 main areas. Then we'll go through just an incline bench, the spidey plank, and wings. So probably more concentration on the arms a little bit, but and the one thing I did decide to do is on the bench, I'm going to move up to 25 pounds just to give myself a little bit more weight. For that particular exercise, I could probably go 30, 35 without it being a problem. But again, not trying to build bulk, but do want to see some muscular growth. So when you're 67, any kind of growth you can get in the right places is a good thing. So anyway, away we go. I'm going to take a quick sip. And we're going to go to the overhead to start. So we'll get myself centered here, make sure I have room, and I think maybe a little bit more forward. With the overhead, we use a 20. All right. Now again, if you don't have a bench, you're holding your weight like such. You still need to scooch a little more. Hold it like such. Just go down flat and bring it up. If you have a bench, I hold my weight like so. And we're going down, bend, up, and over. So you're getting your forearms and your triceps a little bit. And it does stretch out your core, which is always good. So we're ready to go. 1, 2, 3, 5. Again, it's a slow, controlled movement. 9. 11. 14. And 15. So we go to a side sit-up after this, and then the step back. And since we're hitting 3 separate muscle groups to start off, we're going to go three reps before we take our quick water break. And let's go. So again, hand down by your thigh. Arm behind your head. You're bringing your head to your knees. And since we're doing 6 today, that's why I'm stopping at 15. Okay, when we go to muscle-specific areas, we'll stay at 20 reps. Since we're going to a 6th one, we'll do 15, 15. That way we stay within our 30 minutes. And go. 10. Kind of feel like I want to go to 20, but I'm trying to stay within that 30 minutes. And I know we'll be real close. All right. Other side, hand by your thigh, and just bring your elbow to your knees. And 9. And 15. All right. Whew. So we're going to the step back, which is something we did on the leg exercise. First time I had done that. Real simple. Hands on hips, I think. And we're just stepping back, bending down, and coming up. 1, and we're going to do 15. Step back, down. 6. You're holding it when you get here for a second. 11. 15. Take a breath. And other side, just step back. Six. And 10. All right, back-to-back doubles with side sit-up. Ooh. And the squats. Take a sip. Take some nice deep breaths. Get your breathing under control. On the second time through here, the second half, we have the Spidey plank, which is going to be a double, but only one double. So we're going right to the incline. Spidey plank, and then flies. So take your time. Get your breathing under control. Feel comfortable before you start your next one. Again, instead of stopping every other, stop every 3. Okay. Let's see. We get our bench. If you don't have a bench, you can do these from the ground. You just won't be able to bring your arm down as much. Okay, which gets a little more pull up in here. And I did increase my weight on this one. Really. Still not pushing the envelope because it's a bench. My machine out there, I do 120 pounds. but that's with a straight bar. Okay? It does give you a little more stress to have individual weights because you got to balance now, up and down. That does put a little extra stress. So I am ready to go. Let's get my weights up. And straight overhead. And we go. And 8. Notice I push my air out on the way up. So we're at 12. Breathe in on the way down. All right. Felt good. That's a good weight. I could probably go to my 30 on those without a problem. But I want to keep it light. And we go to the Spidey plank. Yes, I'm a big marble guy. Although they're getting kind of woke. Sort of pissing me off. Don't need to see that in my movies. Thank you. All right. So on a Spidey plank, get your body straight, bringing your foot up, and then up. Okay, to your chest, and up. Just hit your gluteus maximus. Always a good thing, and your core. And because you're holding the plank position, you're working that arm and shoulder area. Okay, so we're at 2. There's 8. And 12. All right. Take a breath. We go to the other side. Get your plank and go. 7. 11. 15. Whew. All right. Now we go to our flies, wings, whatever you want to call them. Oops. Let's get flat. Little adjustment. Get my weights. All right. All right. All right. All right. And you can bring your, where am I here? There we go. Okay. And you bring your weights up. Hands facing in. And go. And 10. Outstanding. Alright. We start the second half with the overhead. First we take a sip. This is where we take a minute. We're at the halfway point. Catch your breath. Take some long, deep breaths. Get everything under control. Make sure you feel a little relaxed. Let everything calm down a little. I think I got too many arms in this one. Didn't really think about the spidey plank working those shoulders, but it does. So we'll put it together a different whole body set for week 8. I can't believe we're actually approaching that point. For me, this seems to be going fast. For those of you who are new watching me, and I notice there's been a few, understand, I am not a certified trainer. I'm a 67-year-old guy trying to get himself in shape. And as I said in earlier videos, hopefully drag a few people with me. Hopefully some of you folks that are watching are thinking, yeah, I can do this. And I always say, if you can't do all 15 or 20 or whatever number I'm working on reps, do 8 or 10, do 12, do a number that you're comfortable with. If you started from the beginning, you're probably having no issue staying with the number I'm doing because we kind of worked up to it a little bit. And if you start right now and you haven't done anything, some of these are going to be pretty tough. So do what you can. I said at the beginning, and I've repeated, the idea is to keep moving. The idea is to engage all your muscle groups and your joints as much as possible to help with overall strength and flexibility. So I think I said at the beginning, make sure you do your stretch. Always make sure you do your stretch. I do 10 to 15 minutes of stretches every day. It's a religion for me. Has been since I injured my back. And that has allowed me to do all the things I do. Build that deck out there. Put a new step on this back door. A lot of bags of concrete going into that work. And you don't do that without being in at least a little bit of shape. So I'm redoing a garden area now. I already cut down one of the 3 trees I showed in my one video. I got another one I'm probably going to do before the end of the week. Those are things I keep doing. Once you cut it down, then you got to cut it up. That's another couple hours work. So, and then you got to split it. Another couple hours work. And all those things to me are mini workouts. Right now I'm also topping off my fire pit, which I showed in a video. But I'm now putting blocks around the top. I got to cut them all. So up and down my stairs to measure them, cutting it down below, bringing it up top. And about a third of the way through, hopefully finish that by Friday of this week. I'll go out and do some this afternoon. So anyway, keep busy, keep moving. All that requires me, I could move my saw up by the fire pit. For me, I go up and down them stairs 20 times for measurement and drawing it and then cutting it and putting it back up, fitting it, recut if I need to trim. I look at that as part of a workout, okay? You can turn those little yard work tasks into a piece of workout. And that's what I try to do, and I do it intentionally. My wife's like, why don't you just cut them over here? And I'll have, 8 feet to walk. I'm like, no, it's kind of part of my plan. More times you take them steps, good for you. Anyway, all right, so we're going to go to the overhead, and we are ready for action. Ron needs to shut up and get to working. So the overhead, let me see. I want my 20. Then we do the side sit up and then the step back. So back to back doubles. All right. Again, this is a 4-part move. straight up. Just keep your arm straight. Bend here, bend back up and up. Take your time. It's a slow, controlled movement. And we're doing 15. And go. 1. That's 5. That's 9. And 12. And 15. All right. All right, we're done with that one today. We do our side sit-up, side to side. And step back so this can just stay out of the way. All right. Side sit-up. It's a double because we got to do right side then left side. All right. Keep your feet together. Hand down by your thigh. Hand behind your head. And elbow to the knees. 8. 15. Okay. And other side. Everything's the same. Work those obliques. I have definitely felt some shrink there. Getting rid of that little bit of roll. All right. Hand down. Hand behind your head. Elbow to your knees. 10. And 15. Awesome. All right. Now I noticed, first time through, probably should have taken an extra water break. So second time through, definitely feeling a little more. I'm going to take 2 breaks. Quick sip. Then we do our step back, and it'll be a quick break. So we do our step back, and then incline. Then we do Spidey and flies. So we'll do 2, take another breather, do 2, finish up for the day, and hopefully you're ready for whatever else is facing you for the rest of your day or night. So I'd imagine some people are watching these on the weekend. See, that's when I get the most views. So all good. Whenever you can fit it in, fit it in. Make it work for you. All right. So we do step back and then incline. So the step back is a double, which is why I took this extra break. Back-to-back doubles. Anyway, feeling good, feeling right, ready for action. All right. So again, all you're doing is taking a step back. It's like a normal walking step. And then bend the knee, come back up. And 1. And 2. And 5. And 10. And 15. Other side. Same exercise. And 2. And 3. And 8. Whew. And 12. Whew. And 15. All right. We do our incline. Raise my bench. Gonna stick with the 25. Couldn't find it last time. All right. All right. 1, 2, bring them up and out. And 9. 12. And 15. All right. Okay. Spidey plank and wings. Let's get this down. As promised, take a breather. Take some long breaths. All right. Okay. Hopefully y'all are feeling it like I am. It's getting warmer this time of year. Warming up, we're in spring. Summer's coming. So my basement never really gets above 75, which is great for working out. If I worked out in the upstairs room, I'd have to keep that air cranking. And down here, it stays pretty cool. I got an air conditioner on the other side. Might run it once or twice a year, but the basement isn't covered under the whole house air, only upstairs. So, anyway, all right. What do we got? Spidey planks, some flies, and we call it a wrap. So let's get to it. All right. Get your hands a little wider than shoulder width. Get your body in a plank position. You're gonna bring it to your chest, and then up. And 10. And 15. I might have done 16. One extra doesn't hurt. Take a breath and get in your plank. We hit the other side. 10. 15. Whew. Get ready for the wings, flies, whatever you want to call them. We're winding down, folks. All right. Hands are facing in. And 1. 5. I think that's 11, but we'll stay 10. And 15. Whew. All right. Survived another one. I remember on day 1 saying, well, you're going to either enjoy some good workouts or you're going to watch an old man have a freaking heart attack. I think in week 7, I can safely say that's probably not going to happen. But I am getting a good workout. I am feeling great. I think Thursday this week, go out and hit the golf ball. So, looking forward to that. Definitely regained some of my distance already, which I love. Last time out, I hit multiple 300 plus drives. Almost drove a 326-yard par 4. Missed it by 10 yards. Felt good. And heck, gives me hope that what I'm doing is actually working. That and the fact that I feel good. I think I'm looking better. I'm feeling a little grrr in my workouts. Thank you for joining me. Hope you all have a blessed day.